Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War.
And today I have your weekly preview for the week of October 3rd, 2022. So let's get into it. It's called All the Rage. So we're going to go straight to the SOULFORGE, then we'll do the world event. Two things you want the most, I would say. Games, SOULFORGE, let's go. Straight off top, I want to say the world event scoring, they didn't put a special emblem or badge for the Spirit of Rage, so make sure you're paying attention and you pick the Spirit of Rage first. They almost always put a special looking, like, I don't even know what to call it. I call it an emblem or a badge, but they didn't do that this time, so make sure you're paying attention and pick the Spirit of Rage because it's worth the most, and it's like the lowest rarity. Yeah, let's look at the troops here. We got, what mythics do we have? I have not looked at this yet. Make sure my mic's on here. Alright. Working through like almost a broken jaw right now, so didn't want to talk and not be getting anything out of it. Alright, we got Vernalis. We got King Bloodwood. We got Tian Yi. And we got Plague. Plague is definitely the worst. It's if you've ever seen my top 5 worst mythics video, I think Plague made the cut for the top 5 worst, so we can already lop him out of there. He's not good. Tian Yi, King Bloodwood, and Vernalis would be our choices here. Jeez. Tian Yi's probably second worst. Sometimes you got to do it like that. What's the worst? And just take him out. So Tian Yi and I don't know. TNE's actually not bad. He's like more average than bad, but Plague definitely the worst. Then after that, man, I think King Bloodwood might be the most useful. I'm not a big fan of Vernalis. He's more of a defensive mythic, and if he's not like a Sycorax or a Flaming Oni, I'm not really caring about a defensive mythic. So I'm going to say King Bloodwood is the best. Don't craft it. So we have 23 yellow, green, brown, Forest of Thorns, Elemental Fey, deal heavy splash damage to an enemy, boosted by entangled and bleeding enemies, steal 10 life from all enemies. So he does multiple things. He's not bad. I don't use him very often, though. He is an elemental, so you can start him with 50%, also on Fey. Bloody Bowels, the most disgusting sounding trait in the game. Entangle and inflict bleed on a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. He also has Bark Skin, so a solid mythic, but more like an above average C+, B- than a or S. So do not craft that. Next would be probably Vernalis. Some people like him, but, you know, if I'm going to use a defensive mythic, I'm going to use Sycorax or Flaming Oni. 20 green, blue, purple, Bright Forest, Divine Fey. It's not really, I don't know, it's more like a buffer than defensive. I don't know. I guess when I get buffing my team, I call it a defensive troop. But give attack to the first 2 allies and give life to the 2 weakest allies and give 10 magic to the 2 strongest allies. So it does a few things there, but nothing we really want too bad. And then it entangles and fairy fires a random enemy when matching green gems. So it doesn't do all enemies or anything. I mean, that's cool, but it's really like a super average mythic. I would call it like a C. We got T&E here. He's not bad. He's right there. Probably an average mythic as well. 20 red, blue, yellow, Shintang, Wildfolk, Mystic. So you can 50% start him once again. He does heavy splash damage, but it's not true. He stuns all affected enemies. We can do that with Elementalist now, or Obsidious or something. Deal double damage if my attack is greater. Summon 1 to 3 Monkey Disciples, which, you know, do really care about Monkey Disciples. He's kind of like a crappier Flaming Oni, I guess, that does damage instead of explodes. I don't know. But, yeah, he is a troop. I would not craft any of these mythics unless you're just a very, very, very specific person looking for Kingdom Power, but that's like way down on my list of reasons you should craft a mythic in the SOULFORGE. You should be getting top 10 mythics and useful mythics and bougie mythics before you get Kingdom Power mythics. Alright, we got Yao Yaga. That's probably going to be the best thing in the whole SOULFORGE this week. He's the best legendary in the game, so definitely worth crafting. Only 800 diamonds, that's less than a doomed weapon. So I would say if you do not have Yao Yaga, you should definitely get it. If you don't have Yao Yaga fully ascended for some reason, you should probably get at least 1 or 2 to get yourself closer. I don't know, that's debatable, but yeah. 15 red, green, Shintang, Elf, Daemon. Deal damage to the first 2 enemies, boosted by my life. Steal 4 magic from both enemies. Transform all purple gems to red. Pretty sure if you go on my channel and you type in my search bar Yao Gui teams, I have at least 1 or 2 videos of Yao Gui teams, so I'll try to link those at the end of some videos this week, so I know some of y'all are getting it for the first time. Hopefully I can get it on my new account, but I'm still, like, opening the SOULFORGE, so I don't know. I couldn't even get Rope Dart because I didn't have enough jewels. So anyway, he can loop back into himself, and he does, like, mythic power damage. So he's a freaking mythic almost. I mean, he's the best legendary in the game, so he's better than, like, half the mythics at least. So really awesome troop, and if you don't have it, definitely get it. 100% recommendation there. And I don't even have to look at the rest of the legendaries to tell that he's the best one, because he's the best one in the game. It's kind of like Rope Dart being the best weapon. Well, Yao Gui is the best legendary. What else do we have? We have Goblin King, we have Emperor Corvash, and we have Medea. So the rest of them are kind of ho-hum. I would say Emperor Corvash is the second best legendary. He used to be a top 10, but his main thing was stunning, was his thing, and he was like the best stunner in the game for a while there. And then we got Obsidious, and then we got Elementalist, so he's really irrelevant now pretty much. 15 blue, brown, Leonis Empire, human, monster, deal true damage to the first 2 enemies, stun them, and drain their mana. So still really good, like maybe a top 20 legendary, because he does true damage and he drains mana still. And you could use a different class, and you don't need Obsidious, you don't need a Mythic. So if you really want that stun and you don't have Elementalist somehow fully traded, then here's the third best option in the game, I'd say, for stunning, maybe. But he stuns a random enemy on 4 or 5 gym matches. He has 25% skull reduction. He gains $3 skills in first position. Just a super, super solid legendary. So up to you on that one. I would say don't do it, but definitely do Yao Gui. What would be next? Goblin King is trash. Medea. 16 red, purple, Karakoth, human mystic. Deal damage to all enemies, enchant all ally daemons, and barrier all ally mystics. So you have to make like a full team of daemons or mystics or daemon mystics or something to get full, potential out of this troop. All mystics gain 1 magic or 4 or 5 gym matches. How come it doesn't say allies? Does that also give it to the enemy? Demonic Pact, 25% chance to summon an ancient horror, so yeah, we're way down on the legendary totem pole. And then we have Goblin King, who is pretty much trash. The only thing he's got going for him is that he's a goblin. 14 green, brown, Zacian. Goblin, remove all gems of a chosen color. Gain 8 life, boosted by gems, removed. Summon a goblin, gain an extra turn. He also summons a goblin, but Flaming Oni is way better than this thing, so keep him on the bench. Weapons. The next best thing to get in the entire SOULFORGE, in my opinion, is Axe of the North. Now, Razor Claw will make gem spawn for Urskaya. Axe of the North makes it for Urska. But the cool thing here is that Defiance, the Defiance Guardian, is why you're going to pick Axe of the North instead of the other one, because Guardians are not from a kingdom, right? So we don't want the kingdom typing. We want the troop typing to, and it makes brown. Makes brown and green, so brown for the Defiance. So this weapon is specifically for the Defiance Guardian team, and which is the 3rd best Guardian team in the game, and is really good against brown enemies. So Axe of the North is your top pick for the weapons this week, and probably your second best pick of the whole SOULFORGE. Anything else? The Razor Claw would probably be next. But Axe of the North is definitely better than that, because you're actually going to use it. So that was the SOULFORGE. Let's go check out the world event here. Baba Yaga had information we needed, but was difficult to find. She had annoyed the Urska yet again, and was being hunted by their spirit of rage. Defeat Urskayan foes and gather their fur to help Baba Yaga cast a spell against them. They should make like a comic book of that, dude. I would love to see Baba Yaga fight Spirit of Rage, or be hunted by Spirit of Rage, summon some Yaga's huts and stuff, and that'd be sick, bro. Somebody should do that. They need to like put a video out of like Spirit of Rage hunting down Baba Yaga and then them having a fight. That'd be awesome. Idea for somebody out there. I'm never gonna do. Alright, we got Skull and Spell damage, so you want to use Spell. You want to use Spell. If you use Skull, you're just handicapping yourself, or you're just having fun. So sometimes I say things, and I know there's reasons why you would do other things. You want the same old boring meta. You want to have some fun. You want to look at a bunch of skulls going all over the board. You want a funny team. I don't know, but Balder might be good for that if you want a ton of skulls, but that is not my recommendation. Usually with world events, I'm just trying to get them done. They're not fun or anything. They have convoluted scoring. They have stupid phases and dumb crap. I don't like them that much, so I'm just getting them done. I'm not trying to be creative and make them take longer than they need to take. Alright, I got another reward. I'm going to grab that while I'm here, because you want to grab all your rewards before you even start so you can get some tokens. Alright, the order of operation: Spirit of Rage is worth the most, which is 9 furs. Doomclaw is worth the second most, 8 furs. King Mikhail, 7 furs. Urskula, 6 furs. Prince Barislav, 5 furs. Werverine, 4 furs. So you're going to do it in base rarity order, alphabetical order inside the rarity. And except for Spirit of Rage, who is worth the most. It should have a different badge or emblem. It almost always usually does, but they didn't do that this time, so you got to pay attention. Make sure you pick Spirit of Rage. What else? In the shop, I went up to tier 3, but that's just me, to get a medal super early at the butt crack of dawn on Monday, when not anybody else was up to help with the tokens. So, obviously, because I got up at 4 a.m. But, you might only have to go to tier 1 or tier 2. Unfortunately, Hawks is missing from the forum today, and it's just Gary, and he doesn't do all the same stuff that Hawks does, so it doesn't show the tier you need to buy up to, or how much you need to contribute, or anything like that right now, so I can't tell you that. I can tell you the scoring, though. Pick Spirit of Rage, is worth the most, then base rarity order and alphabetical order. I went with basically Rowanne. I have a team video out right now, so you've probably already seen it, but Rowanne is a good option for low-level players. Gob Truffle is blue. We have a blue restriction, so if we look at the restriction here, we got blue. So you could use your blue Guild Wars team. You could use, Rowanne, Gob Truffle, Queen Beatrix, Tesla, all kinds of stuff. So pretty easy this week. The only reason I didn't use Tesla is because her 50% start is not here. Her 50% start is not blue, and she's harder to get, so it's way easier to get a King Gob Truffle than a Tesla. And you could put Queen Beatrix on your team with your King Gob Truffle, or just use 2 Queen Beatrixes, and you're doing easier to get true damage that you can... I'm pretty sure you can either 50% start it or get it up way easier than a Tesla. But Tesla does hit probably the hardest out of everything if you want to do the thing that's hitting the hardest. But Rowanne for low levels, and Gob Truffle, Queen Beatrix for high levels, in my opinion. So yeah, that was the world event. Let's go wrap back around here and mention everything this week. Let's just start with the events. Alright, we got all the Rage. New ultra rare troop, Spirit of Rage. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Baba Yaga's Deal. Experience a new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. Spooky Imp. A seasonal imp has returned. Catch him before he leaves the chests. So that means I think he's in the event key chests, maybe? I think he's just in every chest. I can't remember how those work. I got them all now, so I'm not really seeking them out. But it just says leaves the chests. I don't know. Excuse me. The Prismatic Key, the campaign has started. We got 34 days left of that. Week of Urskaya. All Urskaya troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Urska. All Urska gain 10% to their skills. And bonus glory, use the Spirit of Rage and PvP to gain 5 glory. So this right here, most things are going to have 20% because most of Urskaya is in Urska. But what are you going to use, really? I mean, there's not a lot of great troops there. I don't think. Maybe King Mikhail with Urskula, if you want to go all in on that. Urskula with 2 King Mikhails with a weapon like Axe of North or the other one. If you want to take advantage of that 20%. So that's the events. Let's go to the glory shop. I need to get my Spoils of War. It's always worth it, especially if you're a higher level that has lots of glory. I'm not buying that. I am starting to buy that on my new account at level 150. Alright, Spirit of Rage, we're going to buy up till we get to Mythic. Just because I have so much glory. And we're getting an Arcane Blood Trace Stone, which is red and blue. So I'll tell you exactly what troops you can fully trait with that stone that you can buy as many as you want right now in the Glory Shop. Spirit of Rage, 12, red, blue, Urskaya, Urskafe, explode 3 gems and 2 more for every enraged ally, then enrage a random ally. That would be cool if he was empowered or something, but, you know, kind of ho-hum otherwise. It's not, so ho-hum to me. So these Arcane Blood Trace stones, let's go check those out. Blue and red. Blue and red, blue, red, all colors, base rarity. Alright, we have... Alright, before I get started with this, I need to shout out a member, so everybody please pray for the new center. The new center's name is John Doe. I don't know if that's a new person or an old person, like, with a new name, or maybe it's the dude from Street Outlaws. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one of these days it'll come to light that John Doe is somebody that's already a center, and we'll figure it out. But maybe not. Could be a new person. They claim they're a new person. But shout out to John Doe. Everybody needs to pray for the new center. Welcome to the choir, man. Thank you so much. Join button, link in the description. Really appreciate it. Helps a lot. I think that's the only thing where I get 100% of the, everything else is like a 70-30 split. So, super thanks, super stickers, super chat are all 70-30. So those memberships really help a lot, and it's something I can kind of count on. It's like really one of the best things you can do is become a member. And you get like stuff. You get a shout out like this for tier 1. You get multiple shoutouts, really. You get one at the end of the month on a live stream and your own special shoutout on a video. You get a special badge that levels up from, like, it's a Gems of War themed badge too, so it starts at like low rarity and goes to higher rarity and cooler looking as you the more months you're a member. And then you get special emojis like the helicopter emoji, the depends emoji, the clues the video game emoji, the train emoji. We got a bunch of channel-specific emojis for inside jokes, too, that you can use then. Tier 2, get videos early and ad-free. Tier 3, we only have 4 of them right now. One of them dropped off. We had 5 for a while. Now we only have 4. So special shout-out to those people. But they can request a video topic at least one time each month if they would like. We don't get that very often. They've all done it. I think some of them have done it, but if you want one, if you like, how come he doesn't make this video? How come he hasn't made this topic yet? Well, I want him to talk about this. All you have to do is become a tier 3 member, and I have to do it. And then you just tell me what video to make. All right, base rarity, let's go. But yeah, thank you, John Doe. All right, so who do we have here that can do stuff? We got Storm Shield. We got Mother of Darkness, Blood Mark. Got Megavore, Death Below. That's the most important one I've seen so far. Death Below. Always fun to try to use. Lord of Slaughter, Savage Strike. That's awesome. 100% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. That makes your skull damage true. Captain McCall, the 50% start for rogues. Miraji Queen, the 50% start for elementals. That is very important. Very important. Like, I should probably, on my new account, load up on red and blue for when I get the Miraji Queen today. Or, this week. On my new account to make sure I have enough. Anything else here for blue and red? Sorry, I could have looked at this beforehand, but we're doing first reactions here. I don't really see anything. I might be missing something, but just that the Miraji Queen is there and Captain McCall is there and, the Lord of Slaughter and Megavore, like, it's a pretty important stone. Make sure you have those 4 or 5 troops fully traded. If you don't, go to the Glory Shop, buy some more, and get them fully traded. All right, event key drop table. What's going on? We got Urskaya. So let's go see what's up with that. We need, we'll do base rarity, we'll do Urskaya, and we'll do, let's do show all just in case. I'm pretty sure I have everything. Doomclaw's the mythic. It's crap. Don't don't throw keys because of Doomclaw. Kurandara's pretty good. It does damage to an enemy boosted by Doomskulls, then convert yellow gems to Doomskulls, conjure a Doomstorm. It's pretty good, but I don't use it too often. If you don't have it, what I recommend, it's not a top 10 or anything, so I don't really recommend trying to get it with event keys, but maybe it's like the last mythic you need or something, or one of the last few. That's when you would throw event keys. It's like one of the last few mythics you need. We got King Mikhail, who is a super solid legendary troop. He explodes a row and deals damage to all enemies. Deal 9 more damage if I am enraged. Urskula, the 50% start for Urska. You won't use that super often, but it's always nice to have all of those. Anything else here? Nothing really. So pretty much a big pass. Unless you, like, are the person that doesn't have Doomclaw, Kurandara, Urskula, and King Mikhail, then, like, you could throw a few until you get both King Mikhail and Urskula, and then stop, I would say. But I don't recommend it, so up to you. Alright, games menu, because we're going to talk about what's going on this week. We got a campaign right now, so get your campaign done, especially if you paid for it. We got, yeah, the World event, so make sure you're doing that. Tuesday, we have Faction Assault for, what is Tuesday? What was the Faction Assault? So the week is, Urskaya. So, let's go find it. I forget what it is. What is it this week? What you can do is, if you can't remember, go to Urskula, or Urskaya, I mean, up here, right? And then you go and you click on this, and it should bring it to the center of the screen. So, is it Hellgate or Werewoods? Looks like Werewoods. So, Werewoods is the place to be Tuesday. So, yeah, I'll have that team video up for you tomorrow, like right away. You don't really need it right now because it's going to be up as soon as possible tomorrow. What else is going on? Wednesday, we're getting this Erskine, I think its name is, this little bear for Urskula. Thursday, Sentinel class. Sentinel class used to be like a top 5 class. These days, it's like you get Titan before you even get Sentinel. I'm pretty sure on my new account I got Titan before I got Sentinel. And Titan outclasses Sentinel, Elementalist outclasses Titan, and then it's like, you know, it's kind of like Emperor Corvash for stunning. Sentinel is the Emperor Corvash of you know, classes there, you know? So, if you can get Titan, why would you want to use Sentinel? But it does have a really good class weapon, so you should equip it and use it for a little bit just to get that class weapon, the Shield of Urskaya. But that's probably the most notable thing about it these days. It is one of the best defensive classes in the game, but I think Elementalist kind of takes over that crown. And then anything else it can do, Titan can do better. So between Titan and Elementalist, you really don't need Sentinel anymore other than getting the class weapon, which is important. You need to equip it for 250 victories. So you will use it for a little slice of time. All right, this weekend we have a repeat faction. I think Sea of Sorrows is the one. So I'll be doing, you know, a teams video in the morning, and then I'll be doing, we get a new troop. We get a new troop there. It sounds pretty cool. It does like true damage, true splash damage. And it's like an octopus. I forget its name. But I'll be doing Pure Faction and Deathless probably Friday night, Saturday morning or so, as soon as I can. Because I don't have that one done yet, which is cool because I can make a video. But yeah, early Friday morning will be the team video to get you through the event. And then early the next day would be the Pure Faction Deathless level 500 for Sea of Sorrow. So that's everything going on this week. There's a new mythic coming into the game. Its name is Scaprio, and it's like a budget Scorpius. So up to you there. I would recommend saving your keys unless you're getting every new mythic every single time. If you miss mythics sometimes, you should probably skip this one, save up your keys so you don't miss mythics. So that's my rule. That's my rule. So if you are not easily getting every new mythic every single new month, if you missed one, then you're not the guy. You are not the guy. Don't helicopter. You're not the guy. You need to save your keys up until you're able to do that. So if you're able to get every new mythic every month easily, every single time, then go for this new mythic. If you are not able to do that and you've missed even one in the last 3 or 3 to 5, then you need to save up keys because this is not the one. You are not the guy. Don't do it. Don't helicopter. Alright, did I do everything? I think we got campaign would be the last thing. Campaign, we found the Ruby Giants and now had Ruby Shard 2. What? We found the Ruby Giants and now had Ruby Shard 2. Looking for giants like this was very hit and miss though, so we set out for Urskaya to talk with Baba Yaga. She may have been annoying, but she knew many things. Ruby Shard must be the name of a troop, because that sounds stupid. It sounds stupid even though. Well, either way. Alright, I got Banner Bearer. I'm going to equip that banner and blow through some battles. Urskaya Champion. I'm going to make an Urskaya team. Which, like I said earlier, you could do Sentinel class with Urskaya. You could do Sentinel class with like 2 King Mikhails and an Urskula. Pest Control, you just go do a Vault Key. Pretty simple. What are we getting? Burl Dog. Onyx Blade. So, hey, you're getting this week. So if you're on the paid side, you're getting Onyx Blade. I think it was available last week for people that did the Super Duper Rich Pass. But if you did the regular pass, which is the most I recommend, you're getting this Onyx Blade, which sounds pretty cool. It's probably not like OP. It's not going to take over the game or anything, but it is pretty useful. It looks pretty good. All right, if you're on the paid side, you're just not getting anything. You're getting a portrait. And, yeah. Our stat is HP. So yeah, that's it for today. The next video will be the faction video. So I'll be making that for you for reset tomorrow. And yeah, I think that's everything I needed to say. New Mythic this Friday, the emblem thing for the world event, the shout out. Pretty sure. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below, and I will see y'all next time. Hopefully a live stream Wednesday. We'll see. I'm feeling better. It's not hurting after I make the videos. You know, I've done like a 30-minute video, so hoping we could do a short live stream Wednesday. I'm pretty sure right now I feel like I can. So short live stream Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, you're the best. Peace out.